Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, give my honest thoughts on how the project is being ran. And today, I'm very excited to be checking out the fourth most popular project on all of games right now. That is the Stifling Dark, a horror board game. Keep your friends close and your flashlight closer in this one versus many hidden movement horror game. So I immediately like what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing the mechanisms of one versus many, hidden movement. That excites me. I also see a unique component, which looks like a flashlight. I'm kind of getting the vibe that it's going to have like a flashlight mechanism, which isn't something we typically see in too many board games. It's much more popular in like video games. Santa Suit Day. It's always a good day for Santa Suit Day. I would like to know the player count, the time length, and the age here. That'd be fantastic to know. But other than that, I do like what I'm showing here. I can also see that this isn't going to be a huge box. Looks like a reasonably sized box. It's raised 73,000 bucks. Doing fantastic. 27 days left to go. As always, when I go in the video, I'm thinking three things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? And hey, what's up? Ferte, Jenny? Jenny? I hope I pronounced that correct. My day's going good. How about you?
It looks like no one's been here for years.
Did you see that? I'm telling you, I saw something move!
Cora! Cora!
Close the door!
The Stifling Dark is a one versus many hidden movement horror board game with an innovative line of sight mechanic for 2 to 5 players. Up to 4 players take the roles of investigators who have followed local rumors about the supernatural to an abandoned sawmill. However, after making their way in, the gate locks behind them and they quickly realize they are not alone. The final player assumes the role of the adversary,
Oh,
in this
that's fun.
case, the butcher. The adversary is hidden from the other players behind their player screen, with a number of attack and ability cards to choose
Ooh.
from. The adversary playstyle can
Liking how much information I'm seeing on these cards. Yeah, agreed. Love the voice. Chocolate gold. How much is it again? We don't know the price yet. Hopefully we'll get to that soon enough. But these are looking good.
vary each game. Hidden throughout the buildings is the evidence the investigators need in order to prove the rumors are true.
Oh,
Put in
that was a really, really nice shot there. This is your little player board. And then we get to the big board. Nice. I want this. I want this. They're selling it so well.
rumors are true.
And I see a playmat. I see a playmat, so clearly I'm going to want the premium edition with the playmat, right?
Put an end to their paranormal events and find a way out. With each piece of
Big
evidence
playmat.
they pick up,
Ooh.
the investigators unlock unique ways to interact
That's so cool as well. That is really nifty.
with the map and get closer to finding an escape. Once all 5 pieces of evidence have been collected, the investigators have learned enough to stop the adversary for good. They must now select one of the 3 ways to escape or fight back.
Ooh.
After the investigators take their activations, the butcher is free to stalk his victims. He places a shadow token on the board, giving the investigators a rough idea of his whereabouts. Now that the butcher is done stalking, the investigators take their activation and have to choose between
That is such a good shot. You have like your own GM screen. I agree. This does look awesome so far. The way they've transitioned, and the best part is, this has all been, I'm pretty sure, 3D rendered. I don't think any of these are the actual components in the game. And this is just top notch. Just so well done.
running away or trying to find him. Choosing to fight back her fears, she attempts a desperate defense, rolling the sprint die to get into position. Luckily, she reveals the butcher with her flashlight and is safe for now. Will you take on the role of an investigator or an adversary? Remember, the only way to survive in the darkness is to keep your friends close and your flashlight closer. The Stifling Dark, now on Kickstarter.
That was really nice. That was a great video. So, do I want it after the video? Absolutely. Can you do it? How much is it? Hopefully we can get down to that. So, Sophisticated Servers Game first created 10 backs. LLC is a Minnesota-based board game company started by a trio of board game enthusiasts in January of 2020. So we got 4 people here, so we should have some good customer service, hopefully. Let's see, is this just going to be something that takes me pretty much exactly to the Kickstarter? Or does this actually have some stuff behind the scenes, games? blogs. Okay. Oh, this is nice. That's nice. So if you really want to get in the weeds, all that stuff's good there. That makes me feel a lot more comfortable in the Can You doing it. Seeing that they're going to these cons, they're getting this thing playtesting, it's going through the ropes. That's exactly what I want to see. Click here for a screen reader-friendly text version of our Kickstarter page. Fantastic if that's your thing. Live playthroughs, make these clickable. They are delightful. Take you straight to the clicks. I love it. The Stifling Dark, 2 to 5 players, 25 minutes per player. That was done cleanly, ages 14 plus. I'd love to see that on the front image, but nice. I know now, I just need the price. The Stifling Dark is I know all this stuff. It definitely has the tension and that thriller experience. I'm overly ecstatic about that game. It has that tension. So that is the one thing I do like about this quote, mentioning the tension, because with a game like this, I absolutely want tension. And that's the first quote I see. The Stifling Dark uses a novel flashlight system to simulate true line of sight. Got it. The flashlight was really interesting. That's the first time I've seen something like that. Okay. That doesn't. Okay, yeah, whatevs. Kaya processor. So this is deluxe only. So these are the investigators. Then there's also going to be 4 more investigators, or 2 more investigators that are deluxe only, and then 2 more that are unlocked. So are these for everyone, or are these only for the deluxe only? I think these are for everybody. Speed and precision, and these are unlocked now already because it's there. So okay, cool. You feel like you're part of the story. It's just dripping with theme, and I love that. Okay, thematic. The game has the run from the scary guy feel built right into it. That's the game. Okay. Gameplay, investigator activation. What am I looking for here? I want a gameplay video. I want a price. I want a full list of the component. Like, honestly, I saw the video and I was like, I'm in. I want to know the price, though. I feel like we're beating around the bush here. Don't get me wrong. This stuff is all great to have, but here we go. Basic $50. That's a fantastic price. I honestly feel like that should be on the marquee, starting at $50. Obviously, most people are probably going to go with the $70 one, assuming they sell it well, which, let's see. So it's a big, it's a lot of sleeves. Oh, not a fan of that. Not a fan of lumping an expansion in with the sleeves, because I don't want the sleeves. Like, I don't want the sleeves at all. I'm going to throw away the sleeves. Or, you know what? What's worse? It's actually worse. I'm not going to throw away the sleeves. I am so cheap and frugal. I'm going to hold on to the sleeves just in case I could do whatever in the future with them. So they're going to collect dust. Like, so many sleeves I have in my closet. All right, so I wasn't sold on this. What's in the Nightfall expansion? Is it just extra characters? So I'm looking for that long, sexy scrolling shot where you show me all the components, everything, in depth, in detail, and I'm not getting that right here. So we got the supporter pledge, the retail pledge, Denizens of the Dark. What is this? The premium. All the deluxe rewards, plus you get to name an investigator, a signed copy of the game, and a virtual playthrough of the devs. So name an investigator. Got it. This one's plus have an investigator artwork modeled after you. So that's why they're holding those spots out, so they can make some extra cash with that. I got no issues with that in any way, shape, or form, because that's a great way to make some extra little cash on the side. 153 people sitting on the fence. That's interesting. Okay. Retailer pledge. That's a lot. Seems like a lot. 13 retailers. Nice. $50. 100 people getting the base game, and then 890 people getting the deluxe. So overwhelmingly, that's exactly what you want. So overwhelming people getting the expansion, so great. They're crushing it right there. That's what you want every time. And then these are sold out. And that's why I said those are great pledge lists to have. I would get rid of them now, I guess, or at least I would note that they're sold out. Something right here to say sold out. Because if you just put like a sold out banner over it, it makes me think, oh, dang, that's a really cool one. And if I absolutely love this game and love what's going on, I say to myself, oh, maybe next time this company, because clearly they do very interesting and unique style games, which you're going to probably tell me more about if I really dig into the weeds and get into the updates and go into your blog. I want to be here first for the next Kickstarter so I can get my face in the game or whatever. So yeah, that's cool. I'd love those pledges. Want a free mini expansion? Did you get your attention? Great. Anyone who's on our mailing list at the conclusion of the campaign will receive a free mini expansion. Fantastic. Fantastic. I'd like to know a little bit more about the mini expansion, but I'm going to click on that right now. If I were backing this, I would immediately click on that. So that's fantastic. A free mini expansion just by signing up. Yup. And then you have people on your mailing list who are going to find out day one about everything. Add-ons, extra base game, $40, $60. Ooh, you ding down the price, $10. Well, that makes me look real good to me. I love that. So that's huge, especially for the people in countries where the shipping is going to be really, really stinking high. You know, just given, I like that a lot. If you want the base game and the Nightfall expansion, basically the deluxe pledge without the sleeves. What's in the box? Here it is. The Stifling Dark, from Leader. And an abundantly thematic one versus minigame that regularly had me excited to share it with others. Okay. And that's just because Leader Games is known for Vast and Root, and they are just crushing it right now with a lot of people. Rule booklets. The thing I'd like to know. Hopefully, I can click on that. The game board. I'd like to know the size of this. Adversary mini game board. Same thing. 11 of the size. 4 flashlights. The 12 was 12. Now it's 9 player standees because you unlocked it. 12, 9. Awesome. Mini cards. 32, 33, 40. That's a lot of mini cards. It's 100 plus cards. 15, 48, 18, 28. Wow, $50. I'm sold. I'm already on the retail edition, and now we're into the $70. We haven't even got to the expansion. Looks like a really unique game. First player mark around thing. So now we get to deluxe. So we get 4 large flashlights. Well, we need the large flashlights because we're going to get that. Oh, are you giving that playmat? Rules booklet, 2 player standee, 2 player boards, the 5. Just show me the playmat. Oh, there is no playmat. So you don't get the. So why do I need the large flashlights? I don't know. That's odd. Anywho, player standees, 15 full-size cards, 8, so it's the sleeves. Okay. So the price seems right, though. Even with it, so $70, that's fine. As long as the shipping's not terrible. My favorite game components were the flashlights. They are brilliant. Okay. Tabletop Playground, prototype rule booklet. Awesome. This is by far our favorite game of the con. Stretch goals. 1 adversary, the insatiable horror. 2 investigators. 5 regular items. And yeah, I bet you. And plus, the other thing is, by doing that, they could also then offer that as the thing where they can charge a whole bunch. Guessing the large flashlights are for some like an item unlock in the expansion. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Sean, yep, hitting that now that you say that, I'm like, oh, that's a cool idea. Yeah, like that's like a thing I can potentially acquire. Like 2 cursed items. All right, cool. So these looks like great stretch goals. Upgraded player screen. The premise, I'd like to know maybe a little bit more about these, but still, very, very nice. Social stretch goals, fantastic, and they're keeping you up to date on this. Wow, look at that. That is, I always say it, clickable. Make it clickable. You can't get the Instagram. Discords, all right, what do we got? I'll join the group. I've got to follow something, like it, bam. All right, I've done enough. Let's check out there. Rule booklet, 37 pages. We got the table of contents. Goal of the game, components, and then setup. Okay, numbered, looks solid. Looks rough. Looks like a really early rule booklet. I'd want to read through that if I was really thinking about putting it into it. But once again, at $50, I'm not. You know, I'm much more inclined to do that at $150 or $300. But I think it's $70. I'm like, okay. How to play video, I think, is really the one that I'm looking for here. Preview, don't care. Preview, don't care. Preview, I just want the gameplay. Is this the overview? No. Are any of these the gameplay? Here we go. Playthroughs. That's what I want. Playthrough, 3-player. Fantastic. So $20. That'd be a great stretch goal, too. I keep saying this. Hopefully somebody does it eventually. Stretch goal. How to play video done by X. Say, reach out to the person, say, hey, we got this rule booklet. Do you think you can do it? That is something that I think a lot of people would like a lot. United States of America, $20. So now I'm looking at a $90 game. Oh, that's just, yeah, we just made a jump. We just made a jump right there. I went from a premium, but it's still a premium game. But once again, I just, as someone who hates card sleeves, and it's just like, I'm buying some damn card sleeves. But still, it doesn't seem bad. It does not seem bad at all. $90, in and out the door, budget, manufacturing. You're breaking this down. Why back now? About us. Oh, hey, this, I think I walked by this at a convention. Okay, cool. Sophisticated Service is a Minnesota-based company started by the artists, the people, the thing, communication. This looks solid. All right, so let's give this one, check out the FAQ, the updates, comments, give this one a grade. Oh, it's so ugly. 25 questions, which means if my question is question number 24, I have to read through 23 other questions to find mine. I would organize this like Reload from Colossal Games, because the bottom line is I do not even want to begin to touch this FAQ right here. Wait, did we have... yeah, we did have shipping. So, updates. What do we got? 1 comment, 11 comments. Let's see. 1 comment was yesterday. So, let's check out the first one. See what we got. 11 comments. I mentioned some people excited about stuff. Playthroughs, Q&A. Although there's so much more we have to look forward to, we're thrilled to have take this momentum first step. I'm excited. Awesome. Hooray. Yeah, so it's just... you get the first one where people are just excited about stuff. So... that one's, but then this is much more realistic with 1 comment. So that tells me this is probably not that engaging of an update, and you didn't really give people room to talk to you. We continue to be, or either that, or people just aren't engaged. But I can't imagine that's the case with how interesting this game is. As for today's update, we have quite a few goodies to share. We've done the thing, we've done the stuff, cool, lots of stuff. You're breaking down the stretch goals, playthroughs, lots of stuff there. And then the only thing that was you there. So yeah, I would always ask a question, and I think the no-brainer one is, so pie in the sky, what kind of stretch goals would you love to see us do? And I think, and I think now with the numbers on your side, you could say, and we're going to actually to make the majority of people happy. We're going to try and potentially do the stretch goals for the deluxe version only, or something like that. You don't have to do that, but I'm just saying when you have 9-1, you could do that. But yeah, I would get people more engaged. Like what folklore, what old stuff. That's just something. Join us tomorrow. Looks super interesting and a fun new way of playing. Just to confirm, the free mini expansion is added if I pledge for the base game, or does $1 also grant me that? Hello, designer of Stifling Dark. I was really excited to the flashlight system of your game. It isn't something I've really seen elsewhere. I'm excited to give the game a go eventually. That said, I do have a suggestion. Most forums, battery power level is displayed going down from right to left. The player board, so okay, cool. That's a cool suggestion. Your campaign was mentioned very positive. The King on Video average thing stuff today. It's Patrick here from DPH Games, the guy in yellow with the funny. So great. So it looks like we got them in there constantly communicating. That's what I want to see. And I feel good about this. So at the end of the day, do I want it? Yes, I felt like the video was very well done. It looks like a very interesting and unique game. The main image, let's go back to it. The main image looked really solid. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more information, player count, time, length, age, which is there, but I could barely make it out on the Kickstarter page where it's blown up. So there's no way you're going to be able to say it when you get to the main page where everything's a lot smaller. So I would do that. But other than that, do I want it? Yes. I feel like the video crushed it. Can you do it? Yeah. Despite the fact this is a first created, which normally I always like, all right, you need to kind of convince me at that point. I feel like they did a good job of it. That blog, I think, goes a long way. They got the personal touch at the end, like we've done this, we've done that stuff. They have all the videos they need. They have the playthrough videos, the gameplay. They clearly had their ducks in a row beforehand. And the bottom line is they have $75,000 to make, 2 versions of the game, essentially? Or what looks like more like one version and then an up. It doesn't look like they're not overextending. That's what I'm saying. There's not hoodies and sweatshirts and hats and pins and all the stupid crap. And you're saying, well, all that money's going to start going to a bunch of different places. So, and then how much is it? I don't feel like it's a great price. But then again, I'm not a card sleeve person. I imagine if you're a card sleeve person, this is a slam dunk. But it's still, I think it's a solid price. So at the end of the day, this is a really solid grade for me. I think I'm leaning to the FAQ. The updates don't seem particularly engaging. But other than that, really solid project. I think I'm going an A- on this one. That's 2 A's in a row. 2 days in a row. That's fantastic. The Stifling Dark, a horror board game. I'm an A-. Sean's at an A-. Let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for the Stifling Dark, a horror board game. Or if it looks like it might be a cup of tea, be sure to check out the Kickstarter link down below. Bye-bye. This is empty. It's still empty. I've tried to drink it for like 7 times now.